Good morning, students. Today I am going to start the fifth part of the chapter, The Rattrap, which is written by Salma Legaroff. First of all, we will take the preview of the chapter. Mistaking the peddler to be his old army friend, the ironmaster thought that things had gone downhill for Captain and invited him to the manor house. But peddler refused his invitation. After half an hour, ironmaster's daughter, Idla Wilminson, entered the forge along with the valet who carried a big fur coat. She introduced herself and invited him in her house. Her open, friendly, and compassionate manner won the peddler's trust, and he agreed to go to manor house with her. Now, peddler started thinking, why the devil did I take the fellow's money? Now I'm sitting in the trap and will never get out. What happened? When peddler was sitting in the carriage along with the ironman's daughter, he started cursing himself that if he had not stolen the money, he would not have got trapped like this. The money was a bait which had led him into a trap. Next day was Christmas Eve. Both the ironmaster and his daughter were at dining table. The ironmaster said to his daughter that they had to do something good for the peddler and should try to find out some better job for him. Children, flesh on his bone here means that the seller should eat good food to gain some flesh on his body. Ironmaster's daughter said that it was strange to see that peddler had been in such a hard times and was doubtful whether the man had been educated. Hearing this, the ironmaster clarified that it was not due to his bad condition. He also added that man would have differently, or you can say behave differently after getting clean and dressed up. While both father and daughter were discussing about peddler, he entered the room with valet. He was looking clean as he had bathed, and his hair had been cut by valet. He was wearing the ironman's clothes and shoes, a shirt with a starched collar and shoes which covered the entire feet. The ironmaster seemed very angry to see his well-groomed guest, as now he could make out his appearance well, and realized that he was not his comrade. He understood that he mistook some stranger as his old friend. He screamed at him and asked him to explain. The peddler knew that the ironmaster could make out that he was not his old friend. As he already knew this, he was ready for the consequences and felt that the luxurious treatment was about to end. The peddler tried to explain that he should not be blamed. He said that he was just begging for a stay in the forge. He also said that he had not harmed anyone and was ready to wear his rags again. To this, The ironmaster hesitated and said that the peddler had not been quite honest, so he wanted to call the sheriff. Sheriff meant policeman. The rat-trapper seller gets so enraged upon hearing about the sheriff that he struck the table very hard with his fist. He said that this world is a rat trap and all the good things are a bait like the ring of cheese and the small piece of pork are a bait for the rat which are offered to trap it. Not only this, he also pointed out the ironmaster and he may told be imprisoned by the sheriff one day. The ironmaster will also get trapped like this. The ironmaster didn't like the peddler's words and decided not to call the sheriff. He asked the peddler to leave at once. The ironmaster's daughter stopped the peddler. She wanted to help the poor fellow. Since morning, she was planning how she could make the peddler's day happy on the occasion of Christmas. Therefore, she went against her father's will and stopped him by closing the door. She tried to explain the difficulties faced by the peddler. She said that he didn't have any house. He was turned out from wherever he went, and he also kept on running in order to safeguard himself from being arrested. She said that she wanted him to enjoy Christmas with peace as they have promised him. They should not send away a man on Christmas, the man whom they have promised happiness on the day. The ironmaster was not able to find an answer to go against his daughter. The only thing he could say to his daughter was that he was trying to good at convincing others, better than the priest at the church. But he also warned her that hopefully her decision would not bring any adverse effect on them. The girl took the peddler to the table and offered him food. She saw that her father had consented to her wish. The peddler didn't say any word and started eating, though he was doubtful about the intentions and was wondering why she stopped him. The peddler went to sleep after having food. He did not cause harm anyone and lay down on the sofa in the guest house. He was once woken up in the afternoon, but after having his lunch he again went to sleep. It was like as if he had never got his chance to sleep so peacefully as he had got this place. In the evening, the family woke him as they had to light up the Christmas tree. He stood there blinking as if he was getting hurt by the bright light of the candles. He again went to sleep. Finally, he called him again for the dinner of Christmas fish and porridge. After dinner was over, the peddler thanked everyone present there. The ironmaster's daughter said that the clothes which were given to him were a Christmas present from her father, so he could carry them with him. She even invited the peddler to be with her family for the next Christmas Eve and promised that nothing bad would happen to him. The peddler did not have an answer for this and started and stared at the girl with wonder. Next day, both ironmaster and his daughter went for Christmas service early in the morning. They didn't disturb their guest as he was asleep. Both father, you can say Iron Man, and his daughter had come to know that a rat trapper sailor had stolen money from the old coffer. They realized that he was the same man whom they had over as a guest. The ironmaster said that it was his daughter who insisted to give shelter to a thief and was wondering that how many silver spoons had been stolen by him. The ironmaster, on reaching home, inquired about the peddler from the valet. He told him that he was a thief. To his surprise, the valet told him that the peddler, instead of taking something, had left a small Christmas gift for Miss Wilminson. The ironmaster's daughter opened the gift. It was so roughly picked that she could easily guess what was inside the bag. Apart from a rat trap and 3 notes, there was a letter. The peddler had thanked his host who had taken care of him as he was a real captain. In return, he gifted her a rat trap and also requested her to return the stolen money to the old man. He said that it was she who let him free from the rat trap by raising his status from that of a mere peddler to that of a captain. At last, he undersigned as Captain Vorshey. That's all the lesson, students. Please read the lesson properly, all the part of the videos properly, so